Same to you.
Okay.
Next call, operator.
Our next question is from Paul Maddock.
Hi,
Hello.
Paul.
Yes, this is Paul Marduk. Hi, Eric and Cheryl.
Hello.
Hi, Paul. Thanks for calling.
Sure, thank you. Well, I have a general question that has been asked probably before, and this has to do with the minority status. Is there a first-generation immigrant minority group to qualify for at this time? Some of the immigrants from some of the countries do not qualify for the minority status, and they are at disadvantage a lot more than folks from some other countries. How do you handle that situation?
Well, actually, we follow the whatever government requirements that are set to establish a minority status, and then also you got to look at what applies to the state that you're in, because you actually get your minority certification from the state that you're in. So whatever requirements that they have in place, that's what we would honor. So you'd have to meet the certification requirements for whatever your local government issues its certifications under.
I see.
So that will be the place that you would want to talk to about what are the requirements to meet to receive a minority certification classification for your state.
Okay. Great. Eric, any idea as to if there's such an organization for my situation?
Well, in terms of being an immigrant, I don't know what particular nationality you're from, but I highly recommend the Orange County Association of Real Estate Brokers. It's a chapter of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, and we are a multicultural group. It originally was founded by African Americans almost 63 years ago, and it's still predominantly African American in many states in the U.S., but here in Orange County, we're a very multicultural group, and we're looking to help everyone, achieve the education they need, the access they need, certifications they need to grow their businesses, to expand their businesses. So check us out at OCAREB, as in boy.org. And there's also, the NAHREP, NAHREP, and ARIA. These are two other minority organizations. And I think just because you're not Hispanic, African American, or Asian,
right,
you can fit in and also leverage the opportunities that these organizations are working very hard to bring to their constituency.
Great. Thank you so much for your time. I'll keep listening.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
Next caller, operator.
Next question is from Trinidad Haro.
Hello, Trinidad.
Yeah. Hi, Eric. Hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
My question is that I have been doing BPOs with PCV Mercer for about 3 years now.
Uh-huh.
How do I'm in Northern California. How would I go about getting certified?
Go to www.vrmco.com and click on the training tab, and it'll walk you through everything you need to do to get an REO certification. And then also make sure that you register on our as a broker on our website so that you can be on our mailing list for opportunities in your area.
Okay, I see. Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much. That was my question.
Thank you, Trinidad.
Sure. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.
She brings up an interesting point. So, again, you have PVC Mercor, right? That's a separate business doing BPOs, and then you have VRM. And so people who are actually doing BPOs for the appraisal company are not necessarily set up with VRM to handle assets.
That is correct. You would need to register with both companies, and one of the reasons why we keep the network separately is because we want it to be clear that we are not necessarily we're not valuating the assets that we sell. The two companies are separate, so we want to make sure we don't have the listing broker also doing its own BPO.
Right.
So when we get into distinct values, yeah. So the networks are separate. So if you're on the listing side, that way we can make sure that you're not listing and you've not done a BPO on that same asset.
I see. So with doing business in all 50 states, I'm surprised you guys do not have already a website, education delivery platform. You'll be rolling it out in January of 2011.
Oh yeah, we have an education website. We have actually full transcripting and what have you. We have developed webinars so that the first iteration, and I do like the live REO certification piece better for how to be a corporate seller because of the nature of the structure of the classroom. The questions generate a lot of learning for the people that participate. But the BPO piece we will do online because that is more instructional, step-by-step type environment. But the corporate selling piece, it's different for every state in terms of some of the nuances that you might run into selling corporate business. So I think there's a huge benefit in some of those live classes, which is why we are going online with the valuation training piece, but not necessarily all of the components of the instructor-led corporate selling, how to be a corporate seller piece.
I follow you. So right now a person could take advantage of training online with BPOs, or it won't be until next year?
It won't be. It will be in January. The online BPO training, we will roll it out in January.
So what training is available online right now?
The training. None of the training is available online for just through the VRM University. The webinar type training that we do today online is for our existing network who have actual listings from our customers to keep them current on whatever practices that they need to employ to support our customer.
I see. So in January or 2011, online training will be available for new agents who want to be a part of the organization.
There you go. Exactly.
Okay. All right, great. Operator, next question.
Our next question is from Alicia Chang.
Oh, hey, Alicia.
Oh, hi, Eric. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for calling me today.
It's always good to hear your voice. I have a question for Cheryl, which is different REO asset managers or companies have kind of different rule and regulation regarding multi-offices. So I just kind of want to find out to see if VRM is okay with multi-office in 2 different counties.
Yes, as long as you have an office location close to the property, so that if a potential buyer or a buyer's agent wants to show the house, that there's someone with an office within proximity of the home that will show the home.
Okay.
So we wouldn't want you coming 20 miles out for a listing. We would prefer that you be like I said earlier, within 5 miles of the property, if at all possible. That's our preference.
Okay,
but yes,
great.
you can definitely have multiple offices.
Okay, great. And if we do sign up, do we sign up as 2 different profiles or?
That's our preference. That way, the geocoding you won't get eliminated in the process when we go through geocoding to select an office. We will know that you have an office within 5 miles or so of that property. So you definitely want to make sure that both office addresses are in there.
Okay, great. And our office just received the minority certification, and yeah, and how heavily does VRM weigh on that, plus or the women-owned certification?
We still go. Why we try and make sure our network is balanced, but we also want to make sure that it's balanced with the people who are capable of supporting our client business. So we weight the quality of performance and status equally. So we do look at that. We go through our criteria selection. We try and make sure that we balance it, and most of our customers require us to do that.
Okay,
So
great.
we look at so that is a good factor to have, particularly because we try to make sure we have a good mix wherever the property is located.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alicia. Great questions. Operator, next question.
I'm showing no further questions at this time, sir.
Okay, so we're going to stop there then. Cheryl, thank you so much for being on the teleconference today. And our last bullet was education, 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 and we've really been talking about just that, the importance of getting educated and doing a great job. And as an outsourcer, as an asset management company, you guys have a vested interest in your agents being fully capable to do a great job so that you can maintain the level of service you have over the years that's helped VRM and PV, what is it called again?
PCV.
PCV. Yeah, PCV become established companies.
Absolutely. And we're so excited to be a part of, working with the real estate community and helping broker agents grow their business. With any crisis, good can come from that, and we think that this is a great opportunity for both the mortgage servicing industry and the real estate community to get it right going forward, and we want to be a part of that.
Well, thank you for being on the Power Is Now today. Let's tell our audience now about the special that we have for Power Is Now listeners.
Yes, if you go to vrmco.com and you register for our corporate How to Be a Corporate Seller course, and you input the discount code of PIN, you will get a $50 discount on those courses.
We really appreciate you doing that for the Power Is Now listeners. So, again, folks, just go to vrmco.com and click on the training tab. And under is it a promo code?
Yes. The promo code and it begins effective January 2011, and we will run it for courses offered during January, February, and March of 2011.
So they get 3 months to jump online and to register for this course. Is it just for this course, or what about for multiple courses? Can I?
It's just for that course because we haven't added the other course streams for 2011.
Okay. All right, no problem. So we can definitely have that conversation when you do, because we hope to have Keith Murray on the line with us next year. I'm going to bump somebody to have him on because we are actually booked all the way into May. With guests and speakers on information and topics just like we've been talking about, Cheryl. And I really appreciate you taking time out of your very busy schedule. There's a whole lot going on at VRM, and for you to take time out to talk to our listeners, it's an honor for me and for our listeners, and I really appreciate the support. Please give my regards to Keith Murray, and, I'm going to book him as soon as he's available at his next available Thursday, same time, and so that we could hear his story and talk more about VRM. So, folks, before we end the call, I just want to share a couple of things with you, some important things. One, as you know, and some of you have been with the Power Is Now from the beginning, and many of you know who I am. And so you know about the Orange County chapter of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. And this chapter started just about a year ago informally, and trying to build this organization, trying to establish a board, trying to get people involved. And it's been a great deal of work, but it's been extremely rewarding for me personally. I've gained so many great relationships over the last year. And on the 18th, this Saturday, we're having our gala installation event. And, folks, I'm telling you, if you do not attend this event, you're going to hear about it and you're going to regret it. It is going to be the best installation gala event party, you call it what you want,